I'd like to introduce you now to Phil Burress with the Ohio-based Citizens for Community Values. Hi, Phil.
Hello, Stuart.
Tell me a little bit about your organization, where you're based, and how many people work with you.
Well, we're based in Cincinnati, Ohio. We also have offices in Columbus, Ohio, and we've been there 25 years. We're the Family Policy Council associated with Focus on the Family, and we have supporters in all 88 counties, and we have 2 staff people that lobby for us in Columbus, and we are there to protect the family.
Yeah. Tell me about some of the top issues that you hit year after year.
Well, marriage has been the top issue since 1996 when it first came up in Hawaii. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Marriage has been a top issue for us since it came up in 1996 in Hawaii. We had a meeting in Memphis, Tennessee on January of 1996 where we brought the pro-family leaders together to bring this attention to America. Back then it wasn't an issue. And started working with DOMA. Out of that meeting came the federal DOMA. And then we hit a snag in Ohio because of Massachusetts. And in 2004, we ended up putting the marriage amendment on the ballot and won there with 11 other states. And so that was a very important issue. But our key issue and why CCV was founded dates back to the Billy Graham Crusade in 1977. As a result of that, pastors came together and said, you know, we need to really address the social issues of today. And at that particular time, they said pornography was tearing families apart. So in 1983, 25 years ago, we started the campaign to eradicate pornography and sex businesses from Cincinnati. Today, greater Cincinnati, we have no sexual-oriented businesses at all, no strip bars, and the laws are enforced. We've got good zoning, licensing regulations in place. And then it spread across the state, and we come to find out that we have over 110 establishments like that in Columbus, Ohio, and they begged us to help them because of the crime that was associated and the decreased property values in urban blight. And we couldn't get anywhere because the wrong people were elected to office. They didn't see a problem with these places. So we started on a statewide campaign called the Community Defense Act. And what it did was shut down all sex businesses at midnight, and in the strip bars, the dancers were not allowed to touch the patrons. And basically that, according to them, would put them out of business, which doesn't bother me at all. And we worked on that for quite a while, and last year it passed the legislature and it went into effect. Wow. And they're starting to close down, and that's a good result of a good campaign that included literally thousands of volunteers.
Ohio has been the epicenter of a lot of epic battles. What keeps you in the fight? What keeps you motivated?
Stuart, after the 2004 election, we got a lot of attention because a lot of the press said that the marriage amendment had an impact on the presidential election. Yeah. The New York Times, I'm just going to give you an example. The New York Times came to me and wanted to do a personal profile. Terrified me. You know, I knew it was going to be a hatchet job. And I sat down with the reporter, and I just said, you know, I'm going to tell you everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. But if you don't understand what happened to me on September 6, 1980, my story will not make sense. Well, what's his first question? What happened on September 6, 1980? I said, that's when I met my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and I turned my life around. Divorce in my past, you know, drugs, alcohol, a liberal, a union executive, Democrat, and my life did turn around. And so what keeps me in this battle is the fact that I know the harms that the left produces in the area of sexual exploitation, human trafficking, can cause to a community and can cause to a family. So that's one of our highest priorities, but we're also involved in protecting children from harmful material. Another success story is that we've met with the Outdoor Advertisers Association of America, and we have negotiated with them that they will not advertise anywhere in the country advertisements on billboards for sexual-oriented businesses or offensive billboards that degrade women or children or men. And if anyone out there that ever hears this, they need to go to our website at ccv.org, go to issues and go to billboards. And most of these billboard companies that are members of OAAA, they will work with them to help get these billboards down.
Very good. Bill, great chatting with you.
Okay, my pleasure, sir.